Hi, everyone, and welcome to Megs and Jules, our Flosstube channel, where we chat about mostly cross-stitch and knitting, and every once in a while some other fun crafts. So welcome back if you've watched before. I have a piano player in the background, so I don't know if you can hear that, Margaret.
I heard
a piano practicer, I should say.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm Julia. I'm in St. Paul, Minnesota, and we're excited to share what we've been working on. So how are you, Margaret?
I am good. I'm excited for us to be talking again. And I
It's been a
have
few
some
weeks.
haul to share and an FO. And so like all good stuff.
Fun. Well, why don't we start with you? What have you want to start with your finishes?
Sure. Finishes. Finish. One finished. So I've been working on my Mirabilia, my Blue Diamond Fairy, which I think I've said I started somewhere like probably 2013, 2012, something like that. I finished her and I'm like all scared to touch her because I ironed her.
Oh my gosh, it is stunning. It is gorgeous. That came out so beautiful. Are those like little butterflies?
Yes, aren't they just the cutest?
Wow, Margaret. I can't wait to see it in person. Obviously, I'm sure it's like 100 times better.
Yeah, I am so happy with how it turned out.
That's a great I mean, what a good accomplishment too, to finish something
I know.
so long ago.
I know, it's actually those projects. I mean, in hindsight, I don't think that's as big as like the one that you started and I will work on eventually. But you get these patterns and they're humongous and it's a little overwhelming.
Right.
I had done, I would say maybe a third of it before I picked it back up again. And I started right early January and now I finished it mid March, late March. And that's not that bad. I mean,
No.
and I wasn't working. I mean, it's not like I don't have a lot of time to stitch every day, many days, but not every day. So 2.5 months.
That's impressive.
Finished 2/3 of it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. So I'm really happy. And I'm also, I'm relieved that I still liked it, right? Like you buy this project, you put it away for years, you pull it out. And what are the chances you're still going to be really excited by it? So I'm happy that I was. And
what did you stitch it on? I can't remember.
Oh goodness. I think I stitched it on all the called for fabric. It's a linen.
Okay.
I didn't take good notes. 13, however many, 9 years.
And is it DMC or is it like
it DMC?
DMC.
Yeah, all the DMC stuff. And
it's big.
It is pretty big. It is pretty big. And then actually, because when I started it, I had masking taped the fabric. So when I pulled it back out, all that masking tape was dried and cracked and it had stained the fabric. So I did trim the fabric. And I mean, I just don't recommend putting these things away for that long.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to see it in person.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm going to get it framed.
I was going to ask.
Added. Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm going to take it tomorrow to get that done.
Cool. Well, that'll be fun to see it in frame too.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that was my big accomplishment.
Very good accomplishment.
And then so there was all that drama with that project because I was crossing the wrong way compared to everything that I'm doing now. So I really wasn't working on anything else because I was making mistakes switching back and forth. And actually not even switching back and forth. I'm just so used to doing it that way now. Right. So now once I finished, I was able to start something new.
Oh, that's good. Okay, what'd you start?
So this is the Isabella's heart.
Fun. That's such a beautiful one.
Yes. So modern folk embroidery. This is the kit that was put together by Evertote. And so this was my guilty pleasure. I started it on Friday when I started watching Bridgerton season 2.
It's gorgeous. I love that.
I mean, it doesn't show very much, but I mean, the color combo is pretty beautiful.
It's really beautiful. I know I want to get back to that one because I've been working on other stuff, but then when you said you were working on it, I was like, oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Such a pretty one.
So that's all I've got, honestly, in terms of stuff in progress that I've made progress on because I just finished that on Friday.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
impressive though. That's a lot of work. And the beading, of course, like
The beading. And then it's funny too, because I was very, for some of the beading, I was very particular, like the chart says to do it here, and I'm going to count like 6 down and 4 over. And then there's a big swoosh, all these beads, like where the butterflies are, right? Those, I eyeball.
Show it again. Show it one more time, just so I can see it. Yeah, that's so pretty. Well, that's hard because they're also spread out. So counting them.
Right.
Not that it really matters
That
if they're
was,
exact.
so that was
but
not, so the ones that are over here on the, the blue and the white, because these are all, these little white ones are beads.
Oh, wow.
So those I counted. And then the other ones, I just thought, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
I will
exactly.
eyeball it. And it turned out well.
Oh, it's gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. And you showed me, I know you texted me a close up, like the design on her dress is all beaded. That's gorgeous.
Yeah, you can see the little shimmer. And towards the bottom of her dress, a little.
Yeah, so pretty. Oh,
yeah.
is the fabric kind of purpley, or is that
no,
just
sorry, I think it's just the light. It's
yeah.
white. It's like an ivory white.
Oh, it's it's beautiful. I know these. I think when I was trying to send you pictures, I was having that issue too.
Yeah.
It's so hard to get the correct colors. So, well, I will show you my Mirabilia that I've been working on. So I'm gonna have to bend down. So this is Princess Elianna, which is one of the newest, if not the newest one. So first, it calls for 64 floss colors, I believe, all DMC. So I put them on these just from Amazon cards, just because it was like so out of control. Like to try to, so there's literally 3 of them, 3 full ones.
Wow.
And I just cut the numbers and just pasted them on.
That's so smart. Yeah.
Yeah. Just because literally it was like, there was just no way. But anyway, so tons of floss. And I'll show the picture here. Sorry, I got to keep bending down. So it's this one.
She's so beautiful.
Yeah, Princess Elianna. And this is where I've gotten to. So it's kind of the back end of her dress. And then I'm actually going to try to do the beading at, do I have it upside down? Sorry, upside down. It goes this way. So this is like the underside of her dress here.
Okay.
And I started to do some of the beading just as I go.
Yeah.
Like once I'm just trying to get everything filled in, and then I put in some of the beads just to see how it goes. Cause I was actually, I experimented doing, I had some randomly, I found in my sewing box, some silky invisible thread. So I had never used it, and I just kind of tried it, and it's going okay. I don't know if I'll do it for everything. And like probably like what you said too, like, yeah, these individual beads or where they're kind of spaced out works great. It's like these that get a little harder to get it to look perfect, but I don't know that there's any way. This is 32 count linen, and I just think there's just not enough space.
I don't think,
So this is my first time.
I think are a little bigger. I noticed that
right.
Like my beads were not all the same size.
No, for sure. Like, well, on this one, I have to say, I just got done working out, and we did arms today. So even like holding this up, I'm like, that's how out is. But like these beads here obviously are much bigger. I think those were 6s or something versus the 8 seed beads or whatever. But yeah, I'm like, it's so, it's so many colors, but it's so fun.
Yes.
I'm kind of in that like addicted phase of working on it. It's like, I just, you do one little section, and then it's what's, it's so interesting because you do like, I'm working on this, which is a flower, which looks like nothing until you kind of stand back and you're like, oh, I can really see the shading coming out.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
So especially because I think this is bigger than the one that I did. I finished, so I saved all the beading until the end, even on the dress.
Yeah.
But her dress was white. It was a lot white with a tiny little hint of blue and stuff. It was very easy to see where I needed to place the beads.
Yeah.
I think if it like on that one, it might do you better to do the beads as you're going along, because otherwise are you gonna actually get them all in place?
I know. I just want to, like, I'm making sure to fill in like absolutely all the, doing all the cross stitching first.
Right.
And then filling in the beads. And I just think that way, yeah, then it's not like one or the other, you know, like it kind
Yeah.
of gives it good variety.
Mhm.
So yeah, I've been kind of addicted to that one. I mean, it doesn't look like that much, but it's, as we all
And
know, like even these little sections take a long time, especially switching so many colors.
yeah.
Okay, the next one is almost a finish, but not quite yet. So this is Cottage Garden Samplings, A Year in the Woods. And the first one I'm doing is the fox. So there he is.
Love him. Yeah.
Yes. And so he's almost, the thing is I've been working on the Mirabilia and so I gotten distracted from this one. I'm like, I just want to finish him.
You're
So there he
so
is.
close.
I
Oh,
know. So I'm just finishing this tree. And then, you know, there's a few more trees and then just some of the snowflakes. And I've been doing, I can't remember if I showed this last time, but I'm just putting a few little beads.
yeah.
Originally I was going to do all the snowflakes and beads, but then it turned out that's again too many beads together
Yeah.
on 32 count. So I'm just doing those little, like, there's quite a few of these little kind of,
Well, they look so good.
I know. So I'm excited to get him done.
He looks
I'll
so
show you what I have in my haul for my next one, but he's been, I really love, and I said this last time, but I just love the patterns and the other animals have the same, you know, different patterns. It's so
yeah.
fun.
It looks so good. It's bigger
Yeah.
than you would think too.
Yeah.
You know,
it's
you
not-
think it's gonna just be like a small.
Right.
He's a good size.
He's pretty, yeah. I mean, so this is 32 count. So again, this is the Fox by Cottage Garden Samplings or Cottage, maybe I have that
Yeah, I
slightly
think you're
wrong,
right.
but I think that's right. Let me see, Cottage Garden Sampling. Yep. And it's on 32 count vintage Stormy Night Lugana.
So pretty.
So, and it's a called for DMC and Gentle Arts, except I changed out this lighter green. The called for was too light on this color. So
Okay.
I just changed it out for one that's, and I used, the other thing, I think I mentioned this last time I'm using Anchor White
Oh, right.
versus the Gentle Art, just because we talked about this again, white is I'm so picky with it. So like this white seemed to work better.
Yeah.
So I think that for sure. I mean, my goal is really to get him done. I really want to get him done this week so that I can start my next one. So
Are you going to frame him?
yeah, I am. But I was thinking I will wait for however many I end up doing. I'm not doing them all for sure, but I have in haul. I'll show you what I got next. I was thinking I would wait I don't know if I'll frame them all the same. And because I'm thinking some kind of a wood type frame. I don't know, you know, like, but then I mean, I guess they don't need to be matchy, but
Yeah, but if you think that you might want them to be similar,
I know I'll just wait. I think I'm just going to wait till anyway, yes, I'm hoping I can get him done this week. That's that. And then I think I can't remember last time. I think I did. I don't think I had started. I did just a tiny little bit on Isabella's heart that you just showed. I mean, just tiny. Oh, not even. It's probably not even like the tiniest little. So yeah, I think I just took it out just to get it started. You know, it's like I always like to just get it started so that I don't have to. That whole start process seems hard. Anyway, I want to get back to this, and this is the bag I got, which is also Evertote bag. Just cute little charms that she puts on there, and yeah, same thing. And then this cute little floss bag. So I know there's just so many good projects.
So many good projects.
And then the other one I've been having my eye on that I could not resist starting or getting, and I can't remember again if I don't think we talked about this one last time. So I typically am not into reproduction samplers. It's just not of interest. It hasn't been of interest. Just kind of like the Mirabilias were never of interest to me until I saw that one.
Right.
The same with this reproduction, like until I saw this one, I was not really interested in reproduction samplers, but I saw this. So this is Mary Morgan's by Fox and Rabbit. So that's the pattern. And again, and it does not do it justice because the colors are all, and it's all DMC. And again, it's all, I just put it on one of these cards, but you can kind of see like how, I don't know, maybe it's better to like this way. Like they're just all these awesome, bright, fun colors. So I started that one. It's a big one. So it's about like 290 by 290.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's a big dude. So I meant to bring my other one. So this is the called for fabric, which is 32 count baked clay by Fox and Rabbit. So
Mhm.
and they're Australian company. I wasn't able to find it originally. And so when I went so we're super lucky. I'm in the Twin Cities. And so I have Stitchville, which is like an amazing one, probably one of the best stores in the country, I think. Probably just, it's amazing. It has tons of stuff. So, and it's nice because you can look at fabric. I think it's really hard to pick fabric online.
Yeah, it is.
So when I was there, they didn't have anything this dark, but they did have a seraphim in the color sand dune, which is lighter than this, which I really liked. So, but they didn't have the right size. But I knew like that color was the best of what they had. I was like, okay, that color will work, which it would have worked too. So I ended up ordering the seraphim because I needed. I think I got a fat half. I mean, it's big. I can't remember. Yeah, probably a fat half. And then I had just been looking, I kept looking online, and then I found this one. So I waited for this one to come in to compare the two, and you know, kind of went back and forth of whether to do it on the lighter or the darker, because this
Right.
Typically this wouldn't be I don't know. I mean, it's not like, it's just a darker brownier color.
Mhm.
And so, but the colors really are showing up so beautiful, and the light isn't showing them as well, but the colors are really showing up beautifully on it. So I'm pretty excited.
It looks good. I can't wait for you to make
So
more
I
progress.
know I don't know. I'm really excited. Like, it's just I'll probably change. It's a Welsh sampler, and the saying down here, it was like translated. The translation doesn't make sense to me. And I was watching one of the other floss tubes, and it didn't make sense to him either. It says, thou shalt not judge, neither judge, which seems like there should be like a be judged in there. Like, but I saw someone else put something about like, be your true colors, or let your true colors shine through, something, you know, like something.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just,
Yeah.
I'll probably change that. And then I'll probably put our names or do something down here. I don't know.
Mhm.
But yeah, but I love all the little motifs. I love the birds. There's some kitties, I think, down here.
And I think this center panel, that's what really caught me. And
this
the
is
lighting
stunning.
isn't doing it,
No.
isn't doing it justice. We'll put a picture in because
yeah,
so
the center rows is gorgeous. I've seen there's several other people on Flosstube doing it, and they've shown it, and it's just gorgeous.
Yeah.
So yeah, so many things.
I bought these little plastic things.
Oh yes, the floss drops. Yeah.
Yeah. For my floss, and I have not cleaned this all up, so it looks like a big mess. But I used my label maker to print the
Mhm.
number, the DMC number, so that then they could hang, which I
Nice.
thought these were super. I really liked these.
Yeah, I like those too. And did you get those on Amazon?
I got these on Etsy, and I will put
Etsy.
a link to the store in because she's small little Etsy shop.
Oh, cool.
And she has it where you can do the bobbins because the Rosewood Manor sampler that I did, this spring Quaker, summer
Mhm.
Quaker, the Quaker, whatever one I did, right? It comes with these little bobbins of thread.
Oh, right. Mhm.
Sorry, plastic bag. So I actually did get her bobbins too, so that I could, because you actually use the whole part of the floss, right? Like you don't have to split it up.
Right.
So it's 3 strands, that's what you're stitching with. And so I thought that it would be easier to put it on the bobbins
Yeah, I like that.
from them, because then you can also put this on your on a hanger.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah. So
Cool.
plus
Yeah.
then for storage too after.
Yeah, I usually bobbinate after for storage.
Yeah. I kind of like fold these over and then I put it in a thing. So anyway.
Cool.
But these are how I was organizing mine.
Yeah, I
So
like that.
knew I had like these are 800 plus, and my others were all any number less than 700.
I know, it's so crazy.
Yeah. So okay, sorry.
No, that's good to know. I like having different options. I mean, I think no matter what, I really like, at least when I'm working on stuff, I like them on the floss drops. whether it's like that or on the cards or whatever, just seems to work well for
Yeah.
DMC, like DMC when you're pulling a thread.
Yeah.
So, cool.
Cool.
Should we talk about haul?
Yeah.
What have you gotten?
So I have a couple of new purchases. This one is hilarious because I saw this. I was shopping for some of my butterfly beads and I saw this and I just thought, oh my gosh, I have to get it. So I bought it, right? And then the next day we're texting and Julia sends me a link to this pattern, which I said, you are kidding me. I just bought it.
I know. And now you reminded me I need to go get it.
I know. So it was just so funny. We are like same link.
Yeah. So that's Nora Corbett.
Yeah.
And she has all of the reindeer. And then you got, which one is it again? Comet?
I think that, yeah, this is Comet. And he was my favorite. I looked at a bunch of them and he was just my favorite. So impulse purchase. Yeah, Comet.
Oh, that's going to be so fun.
Isn't it?
What's the stitch count on it? Can you see it easily?
Yeah. 80 by 100.
Oh.
Yeah.
Relatively speaking, not bad.
I know. And some fun bead embellishments and everything on there.
Okay, I want to go get them.
Yeah, I would go get him. So add him to the pile to be stitched.
I think we could start in Christmas in July.
This one caught my eye. So I do like to have some little holiday things kind of out, and I do not have much for Easter. So this little guy caught my eye.
I think I saw him too. So cute.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna do it. Have you ever seen anything done on like a 10 count? It's big, right? This, your squares are pretty big. So I thought he would be fun to do on because his size, he's just 3 1/4 inches square. So I thought I would do it bigger. And then it uses overdyed silks, just 2 colors, but I have some Weeks Dye Works and different overdyes that I think I'm going to do for the 2 different colors.
Cool.
Yeah.
What color fabric?
I think I ordered like a, what did I order? It might be more of a brownish fabric. So I would make them more gray. So kind of flip it. I'll just see what looks best.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Cool.
Then I found this guy because I like owls.
Oh yeah.
So this is Rosewood Manor. This is Rabbit by Ink Circles, right? And then this is Rosewood Manor, Owls on a Pumpkin.
Cute.
Yeah, and now you can see like the outline of the pumpkin. So this calls for DMC, but I have overdyes that do this kind of red, orange to red kind of. So I think I'm gonna pull out overdyes to do, so I won't need as many colors. And again, this guy is small, 68 by 76 stitches.
I feel like I just saw another owl one that thought of you.
Yeah.
Find it again.
Okay, so I have one more. Plum Street Samplers.
Oh, those are so cute.
The little, do you see this little baby raccoon on top?
Gosh, I don't know if I saw him. Cute.
Yeah.
Did you see the corgi one? The corgi stacking one? It's so cute.
Did I see it? I don't think
I love all those. Let me see that raccoon one again. I don't know if I've seen that raccoon one. That is so cute.
Yeah.
They are so adorable.
Little impulse purchase, but I thought he would be fun.
Yeah, that's so cute. Yeah, I like all those different stacking ones.
Yeah.
They have. Cute.
Yeah, so some small little, hopefully like relatively quick stitches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Relative to some of our big ones.
Right.
Well, going on the raccoon theme, I got and once I finish Fox, then I will start Raccoon.
I love him.
I know, I love him too.
Again, with the different patterns, like
I know, I'm so excited. So I got I was at Stitchville when I got him, and then they had this perfect, Again, it's all, not, I shouldn't say it's all DMC. It's mostly DMC with a couple of, so that this week's, which is really pretty. Again, it's not really showing up. It's a pinky week.
Okay.
And then gray graphite. And then otherwise just, oh man, they're flying everywhere. Just DMC. So, and then on a, what is this? Just this hand dyed fern is the color. Then it's not, the color's not really showing up very well, but it's a green. They're kind of, so I think that'll look really pretty.
It will.
And I'm using this project bag that you sent me, which is really fun.
Oh yeah. Little Boat 88 on Etsy. I love our little project bag.
So cute. So anyway, so that's my what else is what's in here? There's random stuff in here. That's my motivation to get Fox done so I can start.
Yeah.
So I got him, and then I don't even know how I saw where I saw these guys, but it must have been some night when I couldn't sleep, looking through Instagram, and I came across, I think it's Crazy Annie's stitching something. We'll link it below. And they're doing, I'm totally in love with anything like 12 Days of Christmas. So they're doing this, who's it by? Yeah, Annie B's Folk Art is the name of it. So they're doing these little stocking ornaments. So that's partridge. So they're doing it one a month they send you. So you can sign up for their club. And then there's 2 turtle doves and 3 French hens. And I at least knew enough myself that I was like, if we do it in fabric, I'll never finish it. So I just got
okay.
Cool. This is such an easy finish, like that we do the Mill Hills on. So I'm excited to just do them on that, and they'll be good. They're kind of actually, I'm going to take probably this one this week when I travel, because I think it's so I like working on that 14 count paper to travel, because you don't need
a hoop or any
magnification or a hoop or anything. So those are really fun. So I should be getting 4 calling birds. Is that the next one? Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited. And then she sent like some of the finishing stuff, like the chenille and stuff.
Oh, cool. That's really neat.
I know. So I'm excited for those. And what else do I have? Oh, I think I showed this last time. Sorry, you can edit that out. me bending over. But I'm part of Laura Nelkin. I'm moving on to knitting.
Oh, okay.
I'll just do my haul for knitting. It's only one thing. So I'm part of Laura Nelkin's End Club, where she sends, you get, I think it's 3 or 4 projects during the year. And I chose ones with beads or beading patterns that have beads. So this came, when did we open it?
Oh, no, we did talk about this last time.
Oh, we did talk about it? Okay. So I don't need to show it, but it's these guys. Yeah, now that I say this, I do remember we talked about it.
We talked about the tubes.
Yeah. So it's a tween. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. So we don't need to show it again, but that's, from Lauren Elkins End Club, which I don't even know when I'll start it, but.
Right. Oh,
anyway.
I love that. And I was jealous of the tubes because I have to try on my thing.
I know.
Just getting another needle set up to be able to do that.
Yeah. I think that's it.
Are you any knitting in progress?
The only knitting in progress is I'm doing a test knit, which I'm kind of behind on these socks. So, and this is using Goosey fibers, some stuff I had in my stash, which I ordered a long time ago. So I don't know, it's going to be a little hard. It's like this basket weave
pattern. I do love the pattern.
Yeah, it's a basket weave pattern on the front.
Ooh, pretty color.
I screwed up the heel. So the heel's not the pattern, but yeah, it's just sorry, my rattly needles. So the only tricky thing, and I think I texted you this, is that, this basket weave pattern is a little more tight than stockinette. So I'm hoping once I block them, things will kind of all even out. But yeah, and this is kind of, it's pretty neutrally
Like it.
Yeah. So just to keep it in my purse and I can
Yeah.
work on it whenever.
Are you
But
gonna do
otherwise,
the toe? Are you gonna do the toe in that?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I meant to do the heel and then I do this all the time. I forget.
I would not remember.
I forget all the time. I'm like, oh, I was going to do the heel in a different color. So yes, I will do the toe in the other color too.
Cool.
So yeah, it's Goosey Fibers, and the colorway is Did I Stutter? And then the pinkyish color, purplish color is Boysenberry by Pancake and Lulu. I can't remember where I got that. It was in my stash.
Very cool.
I haven't been doing much knitting. I've been kind of obsessed with cross stitch lately, but then I'm like, I can't get my knitting done. Like, it's too many projects.
Too many projects. I know. I kind of feel the same way where I've just wanted to cross stitch.
But then when my eyes are tired, I'm like, I should just bring up because the knitting is much easier at night.
Yeah.
When I'm tired. Anyway, what are you wearing?
Oh, I'm wearing, okay, so this is a cowl that I made ages ago. This is the Byzantine cowl. It's got this really pretty
Gosh, that's gorgeous
pattern. You know, it's kind of weird. I don't know how to wear these. I mean, I don't know if I like just wearing it as a loop, but that's the only way that it shows off the
Yeah,
project.
because if you double it, it's not as.
It just is all like.
Yeah, that's
I mean, it
true.
doesn't look bad, but you don't see the pattern, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you kind of see pattern, but you don't see.
You can't appreciate it.
Yeah. But this is the Byzantine cowl. I knit it in Sweet Georgia lace weight yarn. They're cash silk lace.
Oh, nice.
So cashmere, merino, and silk.
Nice.
In grapefruit, and it's springy to me, and
yeah, it's so nice.
Relatively springy here, so I'm wearing this. I am just kind of plugging away at my tesserae top. I mean, it doesn't look like I made much progress, but I have made some progress. Right,
Good job.
I don't even know where the pattern is. Oh, I do know where the pattern is. So this top, right?
Yeah. So
and I'm gonna try it on just to make sure that I'm on track. So I have to set up a second needle, right? So I don't lose any stitches. That's when you showed us the tubes last time.
No, my tubes.
That would be helpful. I should just get some myself.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they're.
Yeah. So I've been plugging away on that. And then we have a week off in February of school. They call it ski week here. I don't really, technically winter break, but everybody refers to it as ski week. We went to the beach. And I treated myself to a start, but I don't know how much of a treat this was because I think I started it at least 3 times.
Oh, really?
It's not hard, but it's not easy. And it's got some beads. I don't know if you see some sparkle here. So this is the blooming shawl, and it's I think got a seed stitch down like on the sides and on the border, and then I'm starting kind of the triangles.
It looks really cool.
It's fun. I mean, it is a fun pattern, and I'm gonna get it. Bill said, my husband was like, isn't this a sign that maybe you shouldn't knit this project? But I think it'll be really beautiful once I really get going on it.
Yeah, I want to look that one up. That's so pretty.
Yeah. So the other reason I was kind of like, well, maybe I shouldn't knit it, because the feedback was that it doesn't get really wide. Like it's definitely a triangle and not like a wide triangle. But I really like, I don't know, I just am really drawn to the pattern and the diamonds that will start to increase. It calls for beads on the edge, but that was messing me up. So I'm ignoring the beads on the edge, just focusing on the beads and the diamonds. And the other part of this that's been challenging is how is getting the stitches on each side even, because you're slipping the first stitch and then knitting and purling. And one side was way looser than the other. And so I have to, on one end, really pull it tight. And on the other end, I have to make sure that my last 2 stitches are really loose.
Mhm.
Because otherwise it was looking weird. And then I think it's going to block out where one side is going to be way longer than the other, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think it's coming along. This is knit on a lace weight again. This is by Skein from Australia.
Yeah.
And I think
Beautiful color.
it's like wisteria,
It's really pretty.
ambrosia. It should be wisteria. I think it's purple. Ambrosia.
Okay.
And then I'm putting in little Swarovski crystals as my beads,
Fun.
which are also more challenging to put in because they're really not meant
Mm-hmm.
for beading. So
That's really pretty. Really
yeah,
pretty. I'm
not
excited
a
to see
ton
how
of
it goes.
progress. Hopefully I'll spend some more time on it
Yeah.
and we can see some more progress with the
I know.
diamond.
Makes me want to go back to I haven't worked on my other Laura Nelkin lace weight project with the beads, but now I'm like, oh, I kind of want to work on that.
I know. Well, this is one I definitely have to
Focus on.
concentrate on. Yeah.
And you can't be like move. I don't know, like the ones with the beads, at least, like it can't be moving around, like you kind of, they're not really great travel projects.
No. And actually, because the way I have to be, like I'm using the quilting thread, which is a thicker, like almost a waxed thread. So I actually I take my yarn, I put the quilting thread through, I feed the quilting thread through the bead, and then I pull, right?
Yeah, it's a project.
It is a project, but
it'll be worth it.
It will be. And I'm just bound and determined to get this. It will not win. I'm going to win.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Fun. Did we miss anything?
I don't think so. Yeah, no, not that much knitting and
yeah. I know, so many fun projects though.
I know there's so many good patterns out there. And then I was looking at some Ukrainian designers on Etsy to see about supporting some of their stores and everything, things that you can have emailed PDFs.
Yeah.
So I may be increasing my.
I saw a couple of those too. I wanted to get.
Yeah.
So many beautiful things.
So,
well, this is fun.
Just need more
fun
time
to catch up. I know, that's the thing.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to not like wish it away because it's like I want to get stuff done so I can move on to the next thing. It's like just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Well, it's fun to catch up and see all your fun work.
Yes, you
good to
too.
talk to you. Yeah. So thanks everyone for joining us, and probably be back in a couple weeks or so after we have spring break next. Did you guys already have spring break?
Ours is in
a couple weeks.
3 weeks.
Okay. Yeah. Ours is next week. And then so we'll look forward to sharing some more of what we're working on and a little bit more progress hopefully on some of these things. So
and have some FOs. I think we'll have some FOs.
Yes. Okay.
All
we'll
right.
talk to you next time.